Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super duper special haul to show you guys. My friend Ramona watches my channel. She has her own channel. I'll make sure I link it down below. She was informing me one day, she's like, Goose Creek has 50% off. I think it was a couple weeks ago now. I don't know when this is going up, but I think the sale was on for a few weeks. And she's like, do you want anything? I'm like, other than a couple things that Myra and Kyla have sent me, and some that I melted some last year, but I have some that I've saved for this Christmas. Or like this holiday season based on their scent notes, and I'm seasonal melter. I've tried a few and I was like, yeah, for $2 a clam, like their clam shells, which you'll see in a moment, are circular. First, nothing on my nails, nothing on my lips, so we'll just get through that. And I said, yes, but only on one term. I said that I buy the wax, and she's like, was fighting me on it. And I said, no, I want to buy the wax. And she's like, fine, if you buy the wax and I'm paying the shipping. I'm like, no. And she's like, yes. She won and then I won. So I paid for the wax inside. She did throw some extras, and then she sent this whole box to me, which I know is very expensive. So thank you very much, Ramona. And she allowed me to try Goose Creek, their Scentsationals, and Better Homes and Gardens. Now, there are some that I have received from my friend Heather as well. So there might be doubles in here as well. I did open this before. It actually arrived on my birthday, so I was like, I'm gonna open this before I have to, go out for the evening and things like that. So anyway, we're gonna get right into this. And she sent something which is new to me. I'm trying to figure out a way to back up a little. New to me. I've tried Kay's Creations before. She sent me some things, but she sent me this one here, and it is in Velvet Chiffon Noel, and it smells, whoops, like peppermint vanilla bean Noel. Perfect for the bedroom. It's really nice. That's what it was like, or no, pink chiffon and vanilla bean Noel. I don't know. That's kind of what I got. But my first instinct on this is where I'm gonna throw it in the bedroom to melt. It smells amazing. I'm just gonna pull at random here, you guys. So I made a list of things that I wanted when she was making her and our order together with Goose Creek. So I picked up dark vanilla bean. Sorry, I have the laundry going as well. I get lemon. Okay, the first instant, I still get it. Because when this came in, it was so hot outside. Everything was sweating, and I was like, oh, I still get lemon. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I get almost Fruit Loops from it. I know, it's strange. I mean, I like it, but it's definitely not like dark vanilla bean, that's for sure. But you never know. Again, you never know until you actually melt it, how it's going to be. Next up, banana pudding. Look at the picture. I love bananas. This is perfect. If you are a person who's on the fence about bananas, then I think this is actually really good. It's not super in your face, banana, banana, banana. This is a perfect, like, just as that shows. There's bananas, there's cream, and there's wafers. It smells really good. I'm quite excited about melting that one down the road for sure. And this one smells to me like Dairy Queen makes a chocolate chip cookie dough blizzard, or they used to. I remember that used to be my sister's favorite. So this is Goose Creek's cookie dough bites, and that's what this smells like. Just like that blizzard. Oh, and just like you were about to eat raw cookie dough. Oh man, so good. Rich and creamy. And you know what is nice? It's not too much spice either. Like, it's just a chocolate chip cookie. It's perfect. I really like that. I really looking forward to melting that as well and seeing what it does when it warms. Okay, Ramona has said so many times on her channel and like through discussions between she and I that she loves this next one. It's one of her favorites. Strawberry jam. Oh, it's like almost the tart strawberry that you were gonna pull. Almost borderline raspberry. Like, it's borderline strawberry to raspberry. I almost get vibes of strawberry rhubarb. That's what I get, because there's a tartness in here, but I love this. And as you guys will find out when I post my video for my September's melting basket, you will note that there's a bit of a theme there. I have a lot of apple, and I have a lot of strawberry rhubarb as well. And that's because for me as a child, apples picking, we did that. That's where I lived, was in the apple orchards and such. And also strawberry rhubarb jam, pie, crisp, just rhubarb off the husk, like that's just what we did. I really like this on cold a lot. Coffee shop. I do enjoy my coffee. There is a creaminess to this one though, of coffee shop. Sorry, there's a glare. So it's almost like a latte, and a latte, all it is espresso with more milk and some foam. Cappuccino is the opposite. It's espresso with more foam and less milk. That almost smells like a latte to me, like you've got some cream, not flavored cream, just cream, and I really like that. Especially, I don't know what it is with coffee scents to me in the fall. I'm all about it. Vanilla pumpkin waffle. Great picture. Okay, not pumpkin pecan waffles, but what I get is vanilla and the waffles. I don't really get pumpkin. I barely get the spices, like your typical traditional spices of pumpkin. Definitely amazing vanilla bean and waffle cone. I think I got wax in my nose. And waffle cone notes to this, which I like because sometimes it can go too sweet, but I'm really, really looking forward to this one as well because it's just creamy enough rather than a lot of like caramelly heavy, like the caramel heavy stuff that we all know in the fall. That's what's normally out there. And I think I do have 2 of these. I picked up 2 of these, and this is a sweet banana bread. Again, oh, look at the picture, you guys. This is just like your fresh baked banana bread, lightly bananaed. It's not super intensely banana again, because I know there's a lot of people out there that have aversions to banana, and that's fine. But the nice thing again that it's just banana bread. It does show icing on there. There's a sweetness to it. I'll say that the icing that they show in the picture would give it, that's what I get, kind of the sweetness, the sugariness to it, because there's no walnuts, like no nuts, no caramel, that kind of thing. Sticky ooey gooey caramel. Is strictly a banana bread with a little bit of icing. Pretty much what you see there. I wish there were more candles out with banana, but there really isn't. This one had a little bit of a bump in the road on the way here, but it's blackberry bourbon. And this one, my instant reaction was drunk berries, because I get a bit of the bourbon. So you can sort of see there, and you can sort of see it had a little waxident inside there. Drunk berries. It's almost borderline perfume. I find vendors, you know, whether it's vendors or market, like supermarket wax or whatever, blackberry can get very perfumey, or like proper sweet blackberries. This is borderline almost perfumey, but I like it. I'm really hoping that bourbon comes out after melting as well to give it a little bit more of that richness, that manliness behind it. I love blackberries. I have so many frozen blackberries in my freezer that I've picked myself. Love picking blackberries, except my, you know, getting caught in my arms and my legs. I always wear long sleeve shirts and pants, and yet it's like almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit out there when I'm picking. I'm just dying, but I'm like, if I don't, skin's gonna get ripped open because those bushes are thick. All right, so holiday rum cake. Look at that picture. This one's got more caramel. I find I don't smell rum, but I smell like the glutinous cake, and well, I guess it's a boozy icing. I wouldn't, maybe a really mild rum icing. I wouldn't say rum is the predominant note. It's definitely the cake note, and not chocolate cake. It's definitely like just gluten cake. Gluten. I don't know how else to describe it. That I'm looking forward to trying. And then we have pumpkin pie, which I absolutely detest the taste of pumpkin anything, but the smell of the pumpkin anything, I love the smell of pumpkin anything. This is really nice. There's a little more cinnamon in it than I would wish. I would want more pumpkin puree scent to it. Like still my favorite pumpkin is pumpkin pie from Bath & Body Works from 2015. I have cut it up. It's in chunks for, I think I'm gonna say that one for October. I cut up my 3-wick candle. It's good. Sorry. I'm like watching Big Brother and I'm like putting it on pause so I can make do a video or two. Okay. I like it. I really do. But I think I'll melt some. And by the way, whomever out there, if you're a regular to Goose Creek, how many of these, like a 24 watt do you do at one time? Because they split up. There's 6 pieces in here total. Let me know. But I think I'll try it obviously on its own first, and then I might have to smelt it with Sugar Cookie Crunch. I find that if there's too much cinnamon in it, I can go like peace out. But if I add something like what is it? Sugar Cookie Crunch? I can't speak. Right? Yeah, exactly. All right, and the next one up is mulberry. So as I was trying to say there, is that if it's too cinnamony, I like to add like more of a creamy note to it to help it out a little bit and help my nose out. Oh, this is nice. Mulberry to me is like the perfect November melt because it's that deep berry. Like, look at the color. So nice. I really like that. It's sweet and tart and heady still. I don't know how else to describe it. And that's why when I say heady, that's probably why I would prefer to melt that one in November, because headier scents, like headier berries, I like to wait till closer to Christmas time, like cranberries, October, November, December, but mulberries I like November, December. I don't know, it's just my own brain. I don't know how, no explanation of why it works the way it does. Hazelnut cake, Goose Creek. I'm getting more of the cake than the hazelnut, at least on the top. As you can see, there's still some like sweatiness there. It's warm here. I'm getting more of the cake, and I'm hoping for more hazelnut as well that comes through when melted. I like this though. This and the coffee one that the very first one I did. Which one? Where are you? This one and coffee shop together would be really good, I think. In a room, kind of not blended together physically, but in a room blended like a cafe would. It's gonna be a long video, you guys, and I might have to pause my Big Brother show to continue on doing this because I have a lot of wax melts. I've got 2 more Goose Creeks and a bunch more other things. Already got peanut butter sugar Goose Creek. Lovely. I have to be in the mood to eat peanut butter. I love peanut butter, but I have to be in the mood for it. But this, I could definitely melt anytime. It's not super, again, if you have an aversion to peanut butter or you don't like heavy peanut butter scents, I mean, I love peanut butter within small doses. But if you're like myself, get more of the creamy note. Like, it does smell like an ice creamed peanut butter. And then the waffle cone. I wish I got more of that. But that, I hope it melts well. But that is definitely one of my favorites here in this box. And the last one from Goose Creek is Macintosh Apple. I absolutely love Macintosh Apple. It reminds me of home, in the Okanagan Valley in British Columbia, Canada. And it's fall for me. It's early fall harvest, things like that for me. Okay, so now let's move on. Now, let's see here. Ramona, she sent us extra, and you know what? I am so thankful because this smells amazing. Sorry, there's something. I just did another haul video over here. That's why there's that mess right there. Pardon me. Ramona sent me this, and it is awesome. It is Scents's Huckleberry Clementine, and it is amazing. It is absolutely fabulous. Any vendors watching out there, I don't think there are, but if you are watching, apparently Huckleberry Clementine, if it melts the way it smells on cold, ought to be in every vendor's list. Oh my gosh. There's the tart of the clementine and the ripeness of the huckleberries. And huckleberry is just another family of like blackberries and, you know, berries in general. Blackberries, raspberries, strawberries. That is smashing. Really, sorry guys. I really am looking forward to melting this. Smells amazing on cold. Itchy nose. Perfect Winter Kiss, Better Homes and Gardens. Half of it's Winter Cuddle and the other one's half Frosted Mint. And this one was interesting. So the blue one is Winter Cuddle and the light greenish blue one is Frosted Mint. But even the mint one is not super strongly mint. It's just more of a mild. And this Winter Cuddle is like a men's cologne. So I'm looking forward to mixing these two and then trying them on their own too. But that is what that is. Look at those beautiful colors. And then we have Cinnamon Apple Dumpling, Better Homes and Gardens. Oh man. Now, I'm not getting the dumpling part, but in the picture you've got apples, you got cinnamon, and you have sugar. I 100% agree with the photograph of this. You definitely get the baked apple with the cinnamon and the sugar. That's what I get. There's no dumpling or like dough or anything like that in this, at least on cold. But everything else is magnificent. Hazelnut cream from Mainstays. This is something she just threw in. That's super sweet of you, Ramona. And Mainstays, just so you guys know, is half the price, or a little bit in Canada, I should say. Mainstays, if you can find them at your Walmart, are a little over half the price of this, of the Scentsationals. But yet it's exactly half the amount of wax. So in Canada, it's really not a very good deal. But if you can find unique scents, I guess that's the best way to go. Okay, this is so strong on cold. I like it. I love hazelnut coffee or hazelnut cream. This is going to be amazing. But I think because it's so strong, and I've never melted Mainstays. So I'm going to see. I'm going to melt 1 cube at a time and see how 1 cube does. If it needs more, then I'll add 2 because they are half the size. Basically, 2 of these cubes is, sorry, I didn't mean to middle finger you guys. 2 of these cubes is 1 of these. So we'll see how they go. Another Mainstays is pecan pumpkin cake. This one's another strong one. Throw mama out of the house. On cold, this is so strong. This is 100% dupe for pumpkin pecan waffles for Bath & Body Works. It's strong. Again, I'm going to start off with 1, and if it's too cinnamony for me, I will add Cookie Crunch. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Sugar Cookie Crunch. Keep messing it up. Sorry. Babbling here. Better Homes and Gardens Limited Edition Stormy Autumn Nights. This is gorgeous. Actually reminds me of a men's cologne I don't know the name of, but I've smelled someone wear this before. Smells really nice. And look at the beautiful blue wax. It's a men's cologne, but it's also April shower. Like it's rained and you've gone on a date, you're finished dinner, and you're going for a walk, and then the rain just starts, and then like you can smell the guy that you're on a date with this cologne on. It smells so good. Just want to cuddle up. And I'm talking out of my butt again today. Scentsationals Pumpkin Patch Maze. Again, I wish we had stuff in our Canadian one, Walmart. This is good. I wouldn't say closest thing to pumpkin so far when you have pumpkin as your title. A little artificial on the bottom part of the cubes, and a little cologne-like, but it's not super duper. It's not true pumpkin. It says "Get Lost in the Season" on there. This one I'm excited about. Honey Crisp Cider, Taste of the Country. This one, get excited about. I am excited about it. There's just the right amount of spices and not too much cinnamon and, you know, clove and nutmeg and all that stuff that you smell in everything in the fall. Yeah, I'm getting excited about this one. This one is definitely, I would buy another one for sure. That is so good. So, Honey Crisp Cider. Definitely give it a sniff if you're in the store. I have to go. This is going to be a long ass movie in that movie. Again, you guys, I apologize. I've been going through a lot of stuff in my brain and I'm on little sleep. I got a call out and then neighbors last night and oh. Anyway, Better Homes and Gardens, Suede Cinnamon Wood. And there goes my... For the third time I've done this. Alright. Again, Better Homes and Gardens, Suede Cinnamon Woods. This is, again, this is another one I would buy multiples of if I could. Because Better Homes and Gardens we don't get here in Canada. Again, I don't understand why that is. Not sure. This is like cashmere met a creamy cinnamon. A really creamed vanilla cinnamon with cashmere. That's what I get. That's what I get from the suede part. Very enjoyable, and it definitely would be another purchase. I'm just going to put some aside here. I know what I would definitely get again. I have a pack of this for my friend Heather. Crisp Fall Leaves, Better Homes and Gardens. This is very strong, very much like end of September going into October. The leaves outside are changing and falling, and this is definitely something I would melt during that time. Warm Tobacco Leaf. Interesting, right? We haven't seen, like, what is up with the fact that we can't get peppermint? Or why don't retail wax companies do like lavender peppermint or lavender marshmallow? I don't quite understand why they don't do that. Different. Woodsy. Now it says tobacco leaf. I hazard a guess to say if I threw something very vanilla and sweet with this, like sweet vanilla, that would be really close, like a tobacco and vanilla. I really like this. Very manly, very masculine. But if I were to, I'll try it on its own, and then I'll try it with something to see if I can get a combination somewhat similar to tobacco vanilla. Another one, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Should I get more? I'm like, oh no. Scentsationals Cranberry Oatmeal Cookie. If there's oatmeal, it's breakfast. Cookie or not. That's a really good saying. Oh yeah. Yep. Let me see here. I would get more of these. 100%. The cranberry actually pleasantly, and I do like cranberry, but pleasantly it doesn't take over on the scent. This is a nice, light, sweet, not super bakery. So if you're not a huge, Sarah, if you're watching, if you can get, because I can't get this, but Sarah, if you're watching, I know you're not into bakery, like super heavy bakery. If you're in your Walmart, give this one a sniff. It's actually not strong bakery, which I can understand and appreciate that there are those folks out there that don't like them gourmand. This is really nice, and I would absolutely purchase more if I could get my hands on it. Pumpkin Spice, It's Pumpkin Time. Do have one of these as well. Oh, it's lovely. Except just as I said, I think in my last video, is that this doesn't smell like pumpkin. It smells like the spices you would put into pumpkin. Again, it's really hard because it's like everyone's brain says, oh, it must be pumpkin. The picture or the name has pumpkin and I smell pumpkin, but really you're smelling the nutmeg, the clove, and the cinnamon and things like that. I would love a beautiful pumpkin puree, like puree pumpkin. Like a pumpkin latte, or even just something has like pumpkin and like cream or something. I don't know. Again, I don't understand like vendors versus market retail wax. But anyway, this is the first one for me. Pumpkin maple syrup. Yum, yum, yum. This reminds me of something in the Canadian version that I think I've had before. Like it was like a maple syrup something, but it didn't have pancakes. And again, not pumpkin. There's no pumpkin, it's maple. It's definitely a maple scent. There's no pumpkin in it at all, so, but it's lovely, very sweet. This one, again, everyone's like, this picture should be like a marshmallow fireside. No, it sure isn't. And that's Around the Campfire by Better Homes and Gardens. Really cool, like dark gray wax. It's got a, you know when you spray perfume or cologne right away, you've got that alcohol smell right away and it does dissipate after, you know, a moment or two. This to me smells like the alcohol spray when you first spray it. It's very strong men's cologne. Again, when you freshly spritz yourself with that cologne. It'll be interesting. Again, maybe really perfect to blend with if I don't like it on its own. Warm apricot cider. I already know this is another one I really like. Oh my gosh, this totally smells like apricots. Oh, you guys. So, so good. It smells like a drink. And not boozy like a cider would be, but like more like you mix apple juice with apricots, but there's mostly apricots, which is really nice. And it's warm, and it's not heavy cinnamon. Again, a lot of things around this time of year have a heavy amount of cinnamon, nutmeg, and all that stuff. This is hoard worthy, I'm gonna say that. For myself, it would definitely be hoard worthy if I could get my hands on it. This one's very, very good. Banana pumpkin bread. Now, I've seen people either review it saying they smell more banana than pumpkin, and then others say more pumpkin than banana, but this is the picture here. Banana bread, but not the same as the banana bread for Goose Creek. More bready. Look at that. With those oils. Oh my. Oh no, it's really nice. I like it. Again, not too many spices. You know, but what's funny is I definitely get more banana than the pumpkin. And I have heard people say it the other way around. Welcome, spiced apples and pumpkins. Scentsationals. Okay, this is quintessential. You knock on someone's door, your friend's place, you're going over for a lovely dinner, let's say. They've got this up there. You know the house is going to smell amazing. They're going to have mulled wine on the stove or something. This is exactly how I would picture when I enter this home would smell like. It's perfect mulled spices, but the mulled-ness, the wine is heightened more than the spices, again, because out there's so many cinnamon things and whatever. This is a perfect cider. Oh yeah. It says spiced apples and pumpkins, but I get a cider with really good things. I've had this one already. My friend Heather sent it to me, but I'm so happy I have a second one because I love it. It is farm apple pumpkin or pumpkin apple, or because it smells just like Bath & Body Works or Yankee Candles pumpkin apple or apple pumpkin to me. Like that wax there. That's what that smells like. A lighter version. There's not a lot of headiness, not a lot of spices again. That is very nice. I can't believe this is so long. Spiced woodland currant. Interesting. Look at the purple wax. Yeah, this is very, very yummy. Again, I like the uniqueness to this. I've never smelled currant and wax. You definitely get that. It is borderline perfume currant, if you understand what I'm saying. At first, when I first smelt this, when it first came in, and I could see it again if, you know, when I first smelt it as well, it smells like bug spray. I know it's strange. But you give it a moment and it's the currants. I'm really looking forward to this. Again, I think this will be great on its own, but I may try to blend it as well. Give it a try. Sorry, I'm trying to do like 10 things at once. I've got my washers done apparently. A Thankful Harvest from Better Homes and Gardens. I do have one of these as well from my friend Heather. And now from Ramona. This is nice. Your standard fall, I'd say end of September, beginning of October, that kind of scent. Perfect. Ah, the Moonlit Magic Pumpkin. Yeah, I've got one of these already and it's so good. I'm so happy to have a second one. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know why my nose gets a bread note to it, like a bakery note to it, and then a men's cologne. And I've smelled it like 4 times, like with lots of space in between, thinking, okay, I've got to come back to it and sniff it again. Not graham cracker crust, but there's something sort of baked goodness that I like about this. That's the undertone. Men's cologne on the top. Very sexy. I like the fact this black wax. Hoping it doesn't stain my white trays. Better Homes and Gardens Pumpkin Berry Tart. This is really nice. Now, here's the thing though. Oh, there goes my dryers down now too. Everything at one time. I do not get pumpkin. I do not get blueberries as shown in the picture. I do not get... Oh, sorry about this, you guys, how annoying this is. This video is being a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. I do not get the nuts on there at all, or the cream. I just get a mix of berries. No pumpkin. Berries. A light, not spicy again, which is good. I like that because a little bit of everything is always good. This one scared me a little bit, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to blend it with like vanilla or peppermint or something because it does scare me out. It is fresh cut Fraser from Better Homes and Gardens. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is so strong. If you love Fraser fir, the fir, like the tree, you'll love this. It is strong. And I know Better Homes and Gardens is a very strong, like you only have to put 1 cube in and you can blow them out of the house. That will probably likely be melted and mixed with peppermint and such. Because that is so strong. Like, wow. Pumpkin butter cookies from Better Homes and Gardens. Another one that I've heard nothing but good things about. Smells familiar. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that. Bottom of the, it's just like that too. I like it, but I prefer the cranberry oatmeal cookie. I like it, but don't think it would be my favorite. All right, you guys, and the very last one is Winter Berry Zest. This one's so zesty. It's so true. It's so zesty and bright, and I think it'll be perfect for the times where after you melted so many things that have cinnamon and heady spices, that this will be awesome just to change it up. You know what? I'm even thinking it might do really well with fizzy, like fizzy soda. This actually might not be a bad thing for New Year's Eve, because you think of all those things there, and you can make like slice up, you know, their cranberries and slice up the orange and so on and so forth, and you can put it in the punch bowl, right? And you put Sprite in the punch bowl, and you could spike it with other things too. But anyway, you can put Sprite in the, or 7-Up, or ginger ale for that matter. This is beautiful. This will be a great change. Like, okay, enough with the cinnamon. Let's move on to something else. Transitional scent. I think that would be great for a New Year's Eve. Things like that. Throw a little fizzy pop in there with it, or put a cube in one, this, and then in another warmer in the same area, put a fizzy pop, and kind of it would blend in the air. So you guys, that's what I received from my friend Ramona. I am super, super excited. I'm just gonna go through all the things that I would say are my top favorite things that I've smelt so far. So my top favorites are Goose Creek Strawberry Jam, Coffee Shop. These are on cold, mind you. Peanut Butter Sugar. And let's go to Scentsationals Cranberry Oatmeal Cookie. Pumpkin Patch Maize. I like it because it's different, but it's not pumpkin, which is my opinion. Honey Crisp Cider. Suede Cinnamon Woods. I really think that's a sexy, comforting, like even when you want to read and just wrap yourself up and it's raining and or snowing outside. Farm Apple Pumpkins, very, very good. Welcome is so, it's the perfect company fragrance, not too strong. Warm Apricot Cider. And lastly, Banana Pumpkin Bread. I do get more banana in that one. So you guys, those were my favorite, my top picks for that. And thank you so much for Ramona for allowing me to jump in on the Goose Creek order and taking me shopping in Walmart. That was super awesome. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you very much for my birthday wishes. As always, you guys, be safe and have fun.